Okay, students, welcome. Welcome to the class 9. In the previous class, we discussed about the properties of inertia. Okay, now today I am going to tell you something so that I can demonstrate the property of inertia. So, there's one activity I am going to discuss. Activity is to demonstrate the property of inertia. The properties of inertia. And this is very popular activity, students. Very popular activity. And for demonstrating this activity, we need some materials. Some materials are required. And what are those materials? Number one, empty glass tumbler. Number two, a square piece of card. And number three, 1 rupee coin. Okay. So materials required. What are the materials? Materials required. How many materials are required here? Number one is empty glass tumbler. Empty glass tumbler. That means glass. Glass tumbler means just a glass. Okay, in which you drink water. And the second thing is a square piece of card. Okay, a square piece of card, any card. Okay, and just a coin, one coin you need for performing this activity. Okay, so students, what you will do, you will take a glass tumbler, and this is a glass tumbler. This is empty and dry glass tumbler. Make sure that this is the empty and dry glass tumbler. We will place a square piece over this tumbler, or we could say that we could cover the mouth of the glass. Okay, in this way. In this way, there will be one piece of postcard or any card. It will be placed over the mouth of the glass. Now, at the center, you place one coin, 1 rupee coin, any coin. Okay. Now, all these setups have been done. Now, flick the card, okay, horizontally, striking it hard with your second finger, okay, like this, okay. Now, when you will flick the card, okay, what will happen? You know, this card will flies away and the coin falls into glass. Resultantly, what will happen after some time? The glass tumbler, this card will fly and the coin, okay, this coin will be found here inside the glass tumbler. Why? What is the explanation that we can say here? This card is just flown away. Okay. What happens? We will see that there is a very important topic that we discussed in the last video, in the last class, about the properties of inertia. Students, what is happening here? Initially, both the card and the coin are at rest. But when the card is flicked, it comes into motion. The coin, however, remains at rest, okay, due to the property of inertia of rest. As a result, the card flies away and coin falls into the glass tumbler. Okay, so I hope you have understood this very basic and very famous demonstration of the properties of inertia. Okay, students. Now we will talk about some more application about the properties of inertia were involved. Students, the second, this is the activity. Now we will discuss one by one what happens in some of the conditions, okay, where inertia properties very much involved. Like very basic questions are asked. What is the basic question? That why are passengers thrown in forward direction, when the passengers are thrown in forward direction, when a running bus stops suddenly. This is also based on the properties of inertia. Students, we have to understand that passengers sitting or standing in a running bus surely sharing the motion of the bus. Yes, that means the passenger in the running bus are also moving with the same speed in the same direction. Correct? Are you getting? The passenger in a running bus are also moving with the same speed in the same direction. When the running bus stops suddenly, what happens? The lower part of the passenger's body comes to rest. Okay, while the upper body portion continues to remain in motion. That is why, as a result, passengers are thrown in the forward direction when a bus stops suddenly. Okay, so this is happening just because of inertia of rest. Are you getting, students? What I have told you, that passengers are thrown in forward direction. Okay, suppose that one person is sitting, so this is the lower part of a body and this is upper part of a body. So lower part of a body, okay, and upper part of body are the two distinct portions from human's body. I have just told you that passengers are moving with the same speed in the same direction along with the bus, right? But when the bus stops suddenly, what happens? The lower part of body, okay, all of a sudden is coming to rest. It is coming to rest. But this upper part of a body is not directly in contact with the bus flow. So that is why this upper part of the body continues to remain in motion. Alright, so that is why upper part of the body, what happens? Through the human in the forward direction or through the passenger in the forward direction. Okay. Now, another application, very famous application, these are the properties, application for the inertia. Now, second one, another application, that why are passengers tend to fall sideways when the bus takes sharp turn. Why it happened? Surely you all would have been in a journey of a bus, okay? So, and this same would be with you as well. So what happens? Students, suppose this is a bus, okay, and this bus is moving along the straight path. This bus is moving along the straight path, okay. so that all the passengers are also traveling in the bus, so they all are carrying with the same speed, right, with the same direction. What is the same direction? Direction is a straight path. Okay, but what happens when the bus takes a sharp turn? Okay, now to go right, suppose to turn to the right side, turn to the right side, what happened? Now again the upper body portion of the passenger still continues to move in the original straight path. Alright? In the original straight path. While the lower portion tends to turn with the bus. As a result, passengers tends to fall, lean sideways. Fall or lean sideways. Okay? So these are the two properties of these are the two aspects to see the inertia. Okay. Now let us discuss some more applications in reference to this inertia property. Okay. Now, in the similar fashion, in the first application, I have told you that when the passengers are actually all of a sudden bus gets stopped suddenly, passengers are thrown in the forward direction. So, in on the contrary, we can say that passengers in a bus tend to fall backward when it starts suddenly. Okay, so many properties, inertia properties, application examples we are having in the daily life. Okay, so we will discuss one by one.